Yes, welcome back to another episode of the Honest Podcast, Eurovision Podcast with me, your favorite Eurovision gay auntie, Henrik Larsson from Sweden, Örebro, calling. Gosh. And before we start the day, please subscribe this channel, my YouTube channel, and add this podcast to your Spotify. Before we start, that will make my day even more sunnier and hotter and more beautiful as it is. But with no further ado, let's talk and let's begin this podcast. I'm gonna say I hope everyone is enjoying their summer. It is July 22nd, and gosh, if you have been to Sweden in the summer, you should come and visit us in the summer because it's stunning. At this moment, bring ice cream, bring water, and bring your summer mood and come to Sweden. So yeah, I recommend visiting Sweden in the summer because people say it is a very nice country in the summer. Summer. But let's talk a little bit Eurovision gossip. We have some stuff to talk about, just some light tea and some other stuff. But let's begin. We have the youth festival that is coming up, Eurofesta, that will be held for the first time at Ework Arena. I think it is December 13. I think it is, and this is the new version of the Het Grote Songfestival Fest that has been held in the Netherlands since 2019. This is like the new. Eurofest is one of a number of concerts have been organized in recent years, and I think this is a very great idea for us Eurovision fans to enjoy more Eurovision stuff. And we have some acts actually who have shown interest to come to this, and so far, according to Eurovision we have let's see, who do we have here? We have this song we have the band from Albania this year. We have Melodifestivalen. We have Sekdora Elektronik from this year. Melodifestivalen from 2013. Kyle Alessandro from 2025. Norway, we have Luke Black. Are the latest artists to be announced by the show's organizers performing at the event, bringing out the total confirmed act up to 10. I gotta say, I think this will be a bigger event because we are just in the middle of July. I think we're gonna get more acts, and they are joining the acts like Effendi from Azerbaijan, Soundstruck Project, Raven, Kano, Aiko, and Zifferblatt. So this is a big deal, and will be in the. So if you wanna treat yourself to a nice Eurovision concert in December, put in December 13 and Ework Arena, and the ticket sales start from 35 euros going up to 55. That is not much. I'm gonna say for a Eurovision concert, only 55 euros. Girl, please, if I could go to this, I would so go to this, but this is in the middle of the Christmas, so take a break from everything Christmas and go to Eurovision. Most likely will not happen for me, but if you want to go, check out Eurofesta if you want to have some Eurovision celebration in the middle of December. Yes. Anyway, I think that is very nice. And I'm gonna say some other tea we have to talk about, because every time we are talking about Eurovision, we have to figure it out. Who will stay, who will join, and three countries that I've been discussing a little bit about lately. It is Liechtenstein, Kosovo, and also Kazakhstan, if they're gonna join or not. Kosovo is very, very unsure because I don't think Kosovo so far is an EBU member yet. But one of the countries that's been in the talking points for years, it is Liechtenstein. But it doesn't seem like Liechtenstein is going to join Eurovision, because according to Eurovision News on Instagram, according to the Prime Minister of Liechtenstein, one of the main reasons the country is not participating, it is the cost concern and limited cultural political interest. But they remain eligible to participate due to And Liechtenstein also remains ineligible to participate due to no EBU membership. They don't have the EBU membership either. But anywho, Liechtenstein have been in talks for years, but I'm gonna say I would love to see Liechtenstein actually participating one day in Eurovision. It feels like we have been talking about when will Liechtenstein compete. It feels like we have been talking about that for years. But hey, it is a very costly thing to do, entering Eurovision, but hey, so we shall see. Wait, how many countries do we have so far confirmed for next year? I think, how many is it? Is it 16 or something? Let's see here. Where do I have them? And we don't know yet which day it will be. But anyway, we have 16 countries so far. And those are, of course, Albania, Austria, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Israel, we don't know yet that one, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Norway, Serbia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the UK. I mean, I'm gonna say we don't know yet how many countries that will be in Eurovision, but hey, we have so far 16 countries, and the thing is that, which city will it be? And and the question is, will it be Innsbruck or will it be Vienna? And according to Eurovision World, the race is well underway to determine which Austrian city will host Eurovision 2026 after a national bid process overseen by the ORF. Only Vienna and Innsbruck have officially submitted their proposal. And the thing is that Vienna is pretty much in the east and Innsbruck is pretty much in the west. If those cities was more closer together, I think I would love to see a country one day co-host Eurovision. I think that would be so fun. We have seen Eurovision, we have seen football tournaments be co-hosted by countries. I mean, we have seen, was it Poland and Ukraine, like many years ago. We know that Canada, the USA, and Mexico will co-host the FIFA World Cup next year. So I think it is. Will we see one day that two cities co-host Eurovision? You know, we have maybe the semifinals in one city and we have the finals in the other. I think that would be so fun to have. Why not? And according to Eurovision World, of course, shortly after JHS victory at Eurovision 2025, the Austrian broadcaster ORF stated the application process for host city to next year's Eurovision. And now with everything that's going on, it is only Innsbruck and Vienna left that meets the criteria. And interesting cities, and they need the criteria set by the EBU: full equipped event hall with appropriate capacity, infrastructure, good international connection, symphonic and combination in region, and as well organizational security and sustainable implementation competence of the host city. And so far, if you ask the Eurovision World poll, it is actually not that big difference. We have 56% says Vienna and 54% says Innsbruck. And I'm gonna say, I think it is very fun. I think it is very fun that we have two cities that battle it out. Speaking of Eurovision 2026, we have to talk a little bit about Kazakhstan. I know this is not going to be a very long podcast episode, but hey, it is the summer, and summertime usually means we don't have that much to talk about. But I hope you enjoy me while I'm doing this. I will be back for more reaction videos lately. I wanted to take the June and July off, so in August I will be back to talk more. But one of the other countries that have been in talks, I have been wondering when will they join. It is Kazakhstan. And according to ECA Extra on InstagramExtra.com, Kazakhstan renews bid for Eurovision spot at EBU gathering in London. And according to this article, Kazakhstan state broadcaster Khabar agency had asked the European television chiefs to give the Central Asian nation a place in Eurovision contest. Agency chair Kemalbek I don't know how you pronounce that last name, said after attending last week's General Assembly of the EBU at the BBC headquarters. This Kemmelbeck met EBU Director General Noel Suran during the London meeting and put forward an argument on geography. Kazakhstan record in Eurovision because Kazakhstan has been a powerhouse. They have 2 second placement and the country's growing ties with the European Union, he wrote on Instagram. Karan told the proposal will be reviewed at EBU's next broad session. I think that is in winter? But anyway, Kazakhstan has broadcast Eurovision for years and has competed in Eurovision since 2018, but they have not been eligible for the adult contest, which rules limit entrance to activate EBU member from the EBU broadcasting area of or Council of Europe. The next contest is the event's 70th edition is scheduled to take place in Austria next year. The EBU Assembly brought together executives from the Europe major broadcasting to discuss artificial intelligence tool in newsroom, trends in the audience trust, and the growing importance of platforms such as YouTube for distributing television content. Delegates also received a progress report on the preparation of the 70th Eurovision show. And please, for heaven's God's sake, please, I'm gonna say, now we're gonna have the 70th anniversary of Eurovision. Please don't make that into a protest thing, because can we just have one Eurovision that can be relaxed? Anyway, separately, I'm gonna say Kemmelbeck. Kemmelbeck met with the BBC Director General Team Dave and agreed on a staff exchange program, a documentary co-production initiative to reprocall video news fed. The BBC, which launched the world's first regular television service in 1936, continued to serve as a model for public broadcasting worldwide, Kemmelbeck said. Kabar agency based in Astana is a full member. EBU associate member has long voiced hope to join the main Eurovision, a decision that last request would come later this year when EBU accepted more convinced. I'm gonna say, I think Kazakhstan, I want them to join in soon, because I think Kazakhstan could bring quality. We know they have singers, we know that. Dimash Kudabergen, Daniela from Eurovision, we know they have singers. I have reacted to one of you singers from Kazakhstan. We know they can sing, so they can bring quality. Anyway, I'm gonna say they can bring quality. But anyway, would you like to see Kazakhstan in the Eurovision Song Contest? Sound off in the comments below. And before we wrap this Eurovision podcast episode, we have to talk we are still talking about Eurovision 2025. We have to talk about Ireland, because according to Eurovision Mix on Euromixon.com, Ireland, a well-known opponent of Israel in the competition, is once again raising its voice, stated that he has not received the full televote result from the contest. Girl. We are still talking about Eurovision 2025, and it's like 2 months later. Anyway, the Irish broadcaster RTE is stating that he has not received a complete televote result from the European EBU and has cast doubt on the conduct of the union. It should be noted that Ireland gave Israel 10 points in the televotes, unlike many other countries, also ranked Israel 4th in the jury vote, granting 7 points, in total 17 points, placing Ireland as one of Israel's main supporters in the contest, alongside Azerbaijan, France, and the Netherlands. I think Sweden gave did we give Israel 12 points or more? I think we at least gave them 12 points. I know that we gave them 12 points with the televotes, but I don't know. Anyway, over the years, let's see here. Okay, according to this article, who is rolling this? I need to dive into this. Anyway, I don't know what this means yet, but well, wait, we have here. Anyway, yeah, according to Eurovision News on Instagram too, the non-broadcaster has confirmed that has not received a detailed televote breakdown 2 months after the contest, after a request from the EBU due to significant something observed between the jury votes. I think what people's problem is that I think the people that dislike or think Israel is such a controversial country, I don't think that they cannot believe that Israel got so many points, because I think in their mind people will vote down Israel. But I think the amount of points Israel got, I think that in some cases rubbed people the wrong way. And yeah, I think many people will be like, really, Israel? You got so many points? No, it is not right. But yeah, but wait, let's talk about some fun news before we leave the day. Where is that article I read the other day? Because we have some fun with Loreen. We've talked about Swedish singers. Charlotte Perrelli wants to represent Spain in Eurovision. Girl, do you really want to do that? But okay. I mean, I have nothing against Charlotte Perrelli, but do I really think that she will do well in Eurovision for Spain? No, I don't think she would, because the thing is that when looking at Charlotte Perrelli's all entries in Eurovision, it is always the same. She has that old school sound, so I feel like if she should come represent Spain, I think she needs actually something new. I think she needs a new sound. But I don't think Charlotte Perrelli has that sound to bring Spain up, because we saw with Chanel and Shlomo, Spain can go up there, Spain can be up there to try for a win. But do Charlotte Perrelli has that? Does she has that sound? I don't know. Anyway, Loreen is going pum pum with David Guetta and Dimitri Vegas. Girl, yes, 2-time Eurovision winner according to Easy Today. 2-time Swedish Eurovision winner. Loreen has joined forces with David Guetta and Dimitri Vegas, and they're gonna release a new song called Pum Pum. And the single, yeah, they have. When is this song out? Wait, here. We have a description of the set. Dance music titans Dimitri Vegas and David Guetta join forces again, but for the first time on the electrifying new drum and bass single Pum Pum, a bold anthem shaped by the bell's spellbinding voice and creative presence of global icon Loreen, an artist known for infusing electronic music with deep emotion and spiritual force, known for dominating festival main stages and shaping the global sound of dance pop EDM. The two legendary producers push boundaries with its genre-bending collaboration. Pum Pum is a high-octane record driven by rapid-fire BPMs and booming bassline. Wow. With Loreen's hypnotic vocal performance, according to the track emotional intensity, a surefire weapon for peak hour dance floor, as well as the late night territory for an after hours session. Wow. With its seductive energy and forward thinking, production is marked a thrilling new chapter for all three artists, primed to set both charts in clubs ablaze. Loreen's ability to channel both power and vulnerability in her vocal performance voice transforms Pum Pum from a club track into something deeper, a visual experience that pulses with sensuality, movement, and soul. Girl, yes, I mean, and I'm gonna say we have some statements, because I mean, I think it is very fun that Loreen does this. Dimitri said, excited to team up with David again. I think this is already our 5th release together. I've been a huge fan of Loreen, so creating something special with her was a real privilege. Super happy we finally get to share this one with our fans. Loreen said, what I love about creating Pum Pum was a pure freedom of it. No rules, just energy and instinct. Working with David Guetta was something so unexpected, so raw and full with moment. Felt like stepping into a new dimensional. She always speaks so spiritual. It is hypnotic, primal, made to move both our body and spirit. I mean, I'm gonna say I posted this on my short videos, and someone said this was beneath Loreen. I mean, I'm gonna say if I was Loreen and 2 of the biggest DJs in the world want to collab with me, I was like, yes ma'am, I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna say congrats to Loreen for doing this, because this is a big deal. But with this, let's wrap this Eurovision season up. Let's wrap this Eurovision episode up. I'm gonna say there's so much to talk about. We still don't know yet which city will host Eurovision 2026. Will we see the full result of Ireland? Do we think Pum Pum, the new song with Loreen, is good? I have not talked about it. I have not listened to the song. Will I react to it? Sure, I can react to it later on in August. But for now, I would just keep doing these podcast episodes. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up and say thank you for listening to this episode. Please subscribe to the channel. Add this to your Spotify. I hope you have a nice day. Be kind to everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!